Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. Today's topic is really shocking and heartbreaking. The murder and mutilation of Tiara Angelina, a young woman from Surabaya, by her boyfriend Alfi Maulana. It's a case has made headlines across Indonesia, not only because of how brutal it was, but also because it makes a question. Why did such thing happen? I'm here with two friends, Ima, who will talk about the legal side, and Amel, who will discuss the psychological and social side. Ima, can you explain briefly what happened in this case?
Yes, so Alfie killed his girlfriend Tiara inside a boarding house in Surabaya. He stabbed her in the neck and cut her body into pieces. The police found around 310 body parts, somewhere hidden in the bedroom, and others were thrown away in Pacet, Mojokerto. Later, the police made a reconstruction with 32 scenes to show what exactly happened.
That's really terrifying. I can imagine the level of cruelty.
Exactly. Mutilation usually means there was a deep injury, loss of control, or even serious physiological disorders. And the fact that he tried to hide the body shows that it wasn't just an impulsive act. He actually planned what to do after he murdered.
So, it's not only about emotion, but also awareness and intent. Let's move on to your opinion. Ima, what do you think on this case?
For me, the punishment should be as easy as possible. But it was extremely hard, and it's destroyed memory, not just young, but for family school. The law must be strong to give justice and also act as a warning for others not to repeat such crimes.
And what do you think, Amel?
I think I agree about punishment is important, but I think we also need to ask why this is happening in the first place. Did Afi have mental health issues? Was the relationship already toxic for a long time? Were there any red flags that people around were missing?
Ima, what do you think about lying? Should mental health be considered in this case?
Honestly, I don't think mental health is the because with honest welfare, Afi action show clear planning. He prepared tools, he hid evidence, and he tried to assess. That means you know exactly what you see. I understand that. I'm not saying that he should go free, but by studying his mental condition, we can learn and prevent future cases. If we understand what kind of mindset leads to such stimuli, we can help others before they reach the point.
Yes, certainly. Both law and psychology have really worked together.
Exactly. Justice for the victim is important, but so is building a safer society.
Now, how about the role of media?
Media has a big personality. They show people sides, not sensationalities. Then some outlets show photos or give too many details. That's not journalism, that's activism. Yes, the news should give content and awareness, not shock people. The goal is to educate, not traumatize.
Alright, let's talk about what can learn from this tragedy.
First, the law must be strict and clear. People need to know the acts of violence, especially murder, will bring the heaviest punishment. Also, learning housing and community to improve security, for example, installing CCTV or having purifiers. And from a social side, we need to educate young people about healthy relationships, about communication, emotional control, because many young people today face relationship stress, but they don't know how to handle emotion in the good way.
That's really true. Violence isn't just happens suddenly. It often starts small from control, jealousy, or emotional abuse.
Exactly. That's why awareness and early intervention are key.
Before we close, I want to ask each of you, what's your final message for our listeners?
For me, it's simple. Respect life and no problem, no emotion, no argument is worth someone's eyes. If you are angry or hurt, walk away. Don't just go into someone else. And I would say, take care of your mental health. Talk to someone, ask for help, don't keep everything inside. And if you see someone acting violently or being abusive, don't ignore it. Sometimes one small action can save a life.
Beautifully said. This case of Tiara Angelina is for tragedy, but it should also be a lesson for all of us about justice, equality, and awareness. Thank you, Ima and Hannah, for joining today's discussion. And thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to follow and share this episode if you found it meaningful. Stay safe, stay calm, and remember, hate should never lead to violence.